And welcome to part 3 of this watercolor Lotus painting demonstration that I'm sharing with you guys. If you're new to my channel, please remember to follow and like. I intend to share beautiful artwork and process with you guys, amongst other things. But let's continue on with our Lotus. After removing the masking fluid, I just improved the line work again so I can recognize what I'm working with. And I'm just beginning with an underpainting of placing some color for my Lotus. Now, I recently learned a beautiful thing about, looking at your base color and then also sort of working already on light and shadow by choosing warmer colors towards the areas that would reflect light and cooler sort of variants of the same color where the shadow will be. So here I'm using like similar to an opera rose. It's a fluoro pink, corally kind of tones, definitely got a warm hue to it. And you'd see I started with a nice lemon yellow right there in the middle where the most light would be, and I needed that, I will need that in the future when I play with the stamens, so it's a good thing to begin there. And now you see me switch to a real magenta. It's also a fluoro version of magenta, but you immediately see it's much cooler towards the bottom side or the front facing aspect of this magenta flower. So even though, the flower overall is magenta and purple and pink, it really is my practice here today to begin to sort of explore this beautiful way of making sure that the light and the shadows look fresh and vibrant without having to use any colors that would just muddy it down. So I could have just started painting this whole thing magenta, but then where do you go from there to develop it even more? So in the end it can look too dark and too flat, because magenta by itself is a cool tone or color. So forgive me if I use the wrong terms. I am a self-taught artist, so I am educating myself about art